So the reason why I'm mad is all because people keep on trying to get involved in this whole drama, trying to continuously attack Cinder's character when they just don't have any critical thinking in regards to how it all went down. Cinder, she has issues. We all do. We all have fucking issues, okay? We all have issues. Don't lie. We all have issues. And the fact that certain people refuse to acknowledge that they they that they have issues, it just it just blows my mind. But look, I'm gonna cut the bullshit here. If you are a male and if you have never ever fucking dated a woman or another guy, what the fuck gives you any right to be involved in Cinder's love life or dare question her for still dating Red when you don't fucking know her? What even fucking crosses your mind to even give you that right to ever question Cinder's love life when you've never fucking met her personally? Hmm? Tell me! Because it drives me up the fucking wall when people who are like you in the audience who will just try to say that, oh, hey, he's a red flag. Cinder should, quote, choose better. I don't want to fucking hear that red pill, oh, hey, a woman should choose better bullshit. How about you bastards choose better for a relationship partner? How about you guys do that first? And how about you guys who are red flags, just like Red and me, make the perfect decision to never date? How about that? Because when I looked at the Google Doc and when I saw all the info about it, and I took my time as someone with autism and ADHD, I know what shit I can handle, okay? And I know what fucking shit I can literally read and deal with. So when I took my own time to look at the Google Doc, to read it, it should have been fucking clear as day that, yeah, sure, yes, Red has a massive red flag on his back. He's a crimson red flag who should never date Cinder or anyone else. I get it. But again, looking at this, I'm fucking done. I'm done with you people. You you so-called men who think that you can tell a woman how to have a sex life when I bet none of you have. This is not a promise. It's not a threat. I'm just blowing shit out of my ass, but I'm being serious about it, okay? To any of you who have never dated, and I'm being serious about this one because I never dated, okay? What gives you the right to judge a woman's past or anything when you don't even know her personally? To any of you who think that you can just waltz into the conversation, still hating on Cinder, not ever looking at the Google Doc, and still clowning around, literally clowning around, and deciding to pander to a selfish, petty, narcissistic, pathetic ass woman like Shy Lily and Nanolis, who will just slander Cinder no matter what. And you have a already predetermined bias about it because you just refuse to put in the work to just have stuff done. Like, I'm just confused. I don't want to do that mission. Like, I'm just confused here. I'm just so confused about you guys. What makes you think you have the right to judge who she can and cannot date? But aside from all that shit, yes, I agree with you. Red is a red flag. No pun intended here. No fucking laughs, no hee hee, no ha ha, no none of that shit. Cut that shit the fuck out. Period. Cut that shit out. So, look, what you guys need to understand is Cinder's document, it had evidence. I looked through it. Yes, I skimmed it because yes, most of it is screenshots with evidence of a conversation that Red and Analyst had, and Cinder, etc., had with whoever the fuck she had it with. But when you take the motherfucking time to read out the Google Doc, in important parts regarding Shy Lily, Nanolis, and all the other people who Cinder called out in that document, you will see that they are guilty. The people who she calls out in that document are guilty of what they did wrongfully, trying to slander her for things she did not do that were falsely accused of her. But when you look at Cinder showing evidence on her side of things for how things went, you can clearly see that Cinder has proven herself to be mostly innocent, but still guilty of what she said that she did prior to the drama starting. Cinder is only guilty of what she admitted to doing wrong, as laid out in her Google Doc. When you look at her explanation, why it was made, the breakdown, and you then go to the Shy Lily, you go to the Nanolis parts and the Silver Veil parts, and you look at the things she said that she has done wrong, you will then see it plain as day that, yeah, she admits to what she said in the document. She admits to everything she has said that she did wrong in the doc before way before all this drama started. And she has more cojones to confess to all of that stuff. And she has the balls to literally confess to what she did wrong before the drama started in the first place. In 2024, by the way, all the stuff she said she did wrong in the drama, way before it started, she confessed to that. But what is being falsely accused of, she is innocent of the falsely accused shit by Nanolith and Shylily. Period. Silverveil, that is just them being compared to each other. That has nothing to do with the main stuff Shylily and Nanolith claimed falsely that Sinder was responsible for, without any evidential fact to prove it up. Because here's something you guys might not even know that I learned recently as a pyropup, because apparently Nanolith is Brazilian. She lives in Brazil. And since English is no foreigner's first language, their English will be bad. So I do agree with Sinder saying that, hey, a individual who is English probably wrote the document for Nano, and that was Shylily. There's no other person who would have understood English like Shylily to literally fucking say that. Oh, and also I learned another thing is that Shylily's German. She is German. Shylily lives in Germany. So yeah, Shylily's first language is German and her second language is English. Because I bet she took English class to learn English in her own country. Just like how Kitsuneru knows English because she's also German and she knows English too. Yeah, the same thing with Shylily. So we have two German VTubers, Kitsuneru and now Shylily. So yeah, since I learned that fact about Shylily, she doesn't live in the US. Shylily is German. Though yeah, aside from all that shit, this girl, Shylily, she is, as Sinder says, narcissistic, manipulative, very jealous, and she's fucking petty. She said petty 7 times in the doc, but I'm not the kind of person who goes across word detail because I only care about the facts about who someone is that has been laid out through evidence. Okay? And the fact is, Sinder is exactly how she said Shylily is. She is petty. She is manipulative. She is a narcissistic. She is a fucking mean girl. That is who Shylily is. She is a jealous, narcissistic, impudent, petulant brat who is unruly and who has never been told no throughout her life. And those words are coming from my mouth, not Sinder's. The words I added on just now are from my own mouth, because I agree with everything Sinder said in regards to Shylily being who Shylily falsely claims Sinder to be. That is who she is, Shylily. She has manipulated everybody. She has lied to everybody. She has gotten everyone on her side, because how else are they gonna get into Shylily's good graces if they don't side with her? That's everybody who has decided to dogpile on Sinder as well, to even keep the drama going and her narrative going. Well, hey, guess what? No more. To all the people who have a brain and who will look at the document and who will take time to read it on the important parts only, and not try to figure everything out like through looking at the entire 1,000-page. Like, if you just skim it to go to the important parts like I did that actually matter, that is a very good way to actually avoid trying to read 1,000 stuff, because it will take up your brain, because I know everybody's attention span, including mine, is not that good. I am medically diagnosed. Okay, I am medically diagnosed autistic and ADHD, so I know how my limits are. I know my own limits in in regards to stuff like that. So I get it. For me. But for people who have a predetermined bias, who won't look at the document and who will just still side with Shy Lily, you have no fucking like conscience. You refuse to look at the info laid out to you. You refuse to take a look at what has been presented by Sinder to get a full on consensus from her perspective and her side of the story as to everything that had went down prior. Yes, Cinder did wrong. Yes, she confessed to what? I'm sorry if I'm yawning too much. I just fucking stayed up all night. I really need to start sleeping. Like I'm just been losing sleep because I'm too focused in shit in the real world. But staying on topic, the shit that Cinder confessed to that she did before this drama started, she confessed to that. The falsely accused shit, she is vindicated completely. Because the TLDR of this document is that, yes, Cinder is right about what she did wrong. She confessed to what she did wrong. She should have never done what she did before the drama started in 2024. Before TwitchCon of that year, by the way. And then on top of that as well, she is right about who Shy Lily is. Shy Lily is exactly what Shy Lily had falsely accused Cinder of being when the drama started, as per her response to her apology way earlier in this year of 2025. I'm gonna die. But yeah, these people who think that Shy Lily is somehow greater than Cinder, you're fucking wrong. You are wrong to the 10th degree, buddy. You are wrong to the 100 millionth, not 0.01% wrong. Shy Lily is what Cinder has stated in the document towards the end about her, and that is a fact. Because she has proved Shy Lily wrong once and for all, and there's nothing else you can fucking say about it. To many other people who are still on Shy Lily's ass, completely kissing her ass, kissing her fat orca ugly ass, go ahead, keep on doing it. Keep on doing that. You decided to continue to slander somebody when they have evidential proof disproving what was falsely accused of them. It's like me being falsely accused of being a PDF if I don't have any of that stuff on my tablet or phone. Here's another fucking fact for you. To many of you who have decided to dox and send threats to Cinder, you are not a pyro pup. She is right. You're not even a fan of VTubers at that point if you do that shit. In quote, in like, if you do any of that crazy shit in the name of your favorite Oshi, you're not a fan of that fucking VTuber. You're a fucking petty ass bitch who will just do that because you hate that person for no real reason at all. The Cinder drama, I'm fucking done with you people trying to justify going after her when there's a clear fucking piece of evidence right there. Cinder is innocent of what was falsely accused of her. Because here's the facts. She is right about Shylily being what Shylily falsely like accused her of being behind the scenes. Because so far, from everything I'm seeing, there is backlash towards Nano and Shylily. I hope they get what's coming to them because it will be a reckoning like no other. Shylily, you deserve what's coming to you. From my audience, do not, and I mean it, do fucking not harass anyone. Because if you do, I will assume you did it. Regardless of whether or not you fucking did it. If you harass Cinder, if you harass anybody, you are gone from my channel. Heck, you can even unsubscribe. I don't care. Because, again, I'm gonna say it now. I'm a fucking loser. I'm a loser. I'm a moocher. I'm the problem. People have been saying it all year in regards to me not going out there, making six figures, and not making a family and living alone. They've already said it enough. And it's the same thing with Red. Yes, I agree with you. He is a red flag. I agree with you. He has confessed that he is a red flag because he did that to Cinder's career. He admitted that he fucked up her career and that he should have never done it in the first place. But guess what, guys? Cinder is not letting him do anything unless she is there with him. He will not be able to do anything unless Cinder is involved in the conversations he will have with her at the background and at the helm, leading the conversations. Which means she has now put her man, her quote boyfriend, when clearly, in my opinion, he's not, because he's a loser who should have never even been with her in the first place. I'm serious. Even though it's not my place to say that, as a guy who knows a loser from another, as a fellow loser, she shouldn't even keep him around. She should get rid of him. Because that loser is a red flag and he's proven it enough to her that he cannot be trusted. And again, as I stated earlier, she has him on a leash because I learned that she is not going to let him talk unless she's there. Meaning she's now taking full charge of her career and her life, even if he's still there for maybe one purpose or another for her. And that's a good thing too. Because now that he's confessed, we know the truth. From his side and hers. But, continuing on, and completely finishing this off. If you want to keep slandering people without facts and evidence, go the fuck right ahead. Heck, like if you even slander me, I just don't care because I'm just done with this year. This year has been fucking hell. I've done idiotic shit. Many people have done idiotic things and said stupid shit and gotten into trouble. I know I'm already on thin ice along with someone else. So I'm having myself on indefinite timeout, even though I'm not the owner of their server. I'm just gonna avoid talking to them entirely after what I said about something I missed. And I was overhyped about it. So guess what? I'm not hyped about this. I'm fucking angry. I'm pissed off. Because you people who are trying to dare criticize her, and who are trying to fucking tell her she shouldn't even be with Red, when I bet none of you have even dated a girl. who have never dated at all. And those are the ones I'm talking about. To many of you who have experience with this, you have a right to say that, because I know that I'm sure many of you in my audience who have dated before, you know what, like, you know what that's like, right? So I'm not gonna tell you that, like I'm not gonna tell any of you who have already dated a woman that she can't have a guy like Red, because you know what a red flag is. You've dated before. To many of you in my audience who have dated already, you can say that yes, he's a red flag, and I agree with you, because even though I haven't dated, he is a red flag. Can I not get out of here? Oh, come on. Though, yeah, hey, to many of you who have already dated, you already know what that's like. You already know that yes, Red is a red flag, because he is a red flag. He has done and said horrible shit. He has done something he should have never done in regards to, quote, his girlfriend Sinder. He should have never done anything in regards to, quote, being her manager, when he has never learned a thing about how female friendships work. Because I bet he's never had friends like me. Yet I hate it when people who are in my audience who have never dated anybody tries to tell Cinder she should have, quote, chose better, or she should have never had Red, when I bet some of you have never dated. I bet a majority of you in my audience has dated somebody, and I'm pretty sure you have. And because if you have, yeah, you know what dating is like. So yeah, therefore you have a right to fucking say that he's a red flag. To many of you who have never dated, who don't have a right to say that, shut up and stay out of it. Period. Because you have never dated anybody. Like, you don't get the right to say that Cinder should not even be dating Red when you don't even know her love life. Like, yo, like, you don't even know her like that. You don't even know her personally enough to understand who she is as a person before being a VTuber. Because right now I am fucking stressed, and I'm just angry, and I'm just done making mistakes, and I'm just done causing trouble for people. And I'm done hearing people talk about things that have nothing to do with them and trying to even dare say, oh, hey, I have a right to somehow talk about someone's relationship when they've never fucking been in one. Stay out of it. Many of you in my audience who have already dated, you have a fucking right to always criticize somebody for dating the wrong person, but still, you can't tell a woman to choose better if you don't know her personally. Don't even dare fucking try that shit with me. At the end of the fucking day here, Red is a piece of shit, Shy Lily's a bitch and a piece of shit, because she is exactly what Sinder has said about her in the document, and she's proven that with evidence. Nanolith is a liar. She's a scumbag. She has destroyed everything. She has backstabbed Sinder. She has betrayed her. She used her. And that is what has transpired. She has backstabbed Sinder. She has betrayed her. She's used her. So if you guys want to continue to support Nanolith, go ahead. I don't care. You want to keep on riding Shy Lily's fake phallus, go ahead and do that. Keep on sucking it. Keep on freaking kissing her butt for all I care. Because Sinder, she has proven herself to be not entirely perfect. We can all agree. We're all fucking human. But treating her like trash, even after she's proven herself to be a flawed person who will learn and who will grow, same as how I will treat myself from now on in a negative light, because I've made too many dumbass mistakes. Cinder's gonna grow from this. Me, I'm gonna keep myself in the fucking dirt to make sure I reflect harshly on the things I have said and done in my lifetime. I'm young, so I can reflect on this stuff harshly to the extreme. Because here's a fact. Men and women like Red and Shy Lily and Nano, even me, we deserve to be lonely. We deserve to never have anyone. We deserve to be so alone and so isolated that we should never ever understand what affection or compassion or having a redemption looks like, because we're too far gone. That is all I'm gonna say. If you think I'm being too extreme on myself and on others and on Shy Lily and Nano, sure. Yet that's the only way people like me, Red and Shy Lily and Nano will fucking learn. Where we are so isolated and so removed from others that we will never want to be around people, because we don't deserve anyone. We don't deserve kindness or compassion or anything to be talked about us, or just to never exist. That's all I'm gonna say. And the same goes for many of you who have decided to slander Cinder and to continue doing it and to never give anybody another chance because you have a no brain conscience about just simply attacking somebody over false things that have been said about that person and even about me. And in regards to the collective shout thing, I do not care anymore. They can try to arrest me if they want. I don't care anymore. Okay? I'm just done. I'm just done. I'm done with all of this. If you hate me, go ahead. Tell me. I'm done hearing the bullshit. Say the truth, because many people have told me the truth. Because here's the truth about me. I'm a piece of shit. I'm a loser. I'm a fucking freak. I'm somebody who's a secondhand embarrassment. I have a hard time learning, and I'm not able to correctly reflect or either reprimand myself unless I'm fucking violated through violence completely, whether it be through self-inflicted or either, well, done to me. And if that's what it takes for people to learn, sure. Sure. Is this an attack on myself? Yes. Is this an attack on others? No. Though everything else I said about Sinder and Shiley and Red and Nano, those are my feelings on this drama. Sinder has proven herself to be a flawed person who will come back and who will learn from her mistakes. I will support her no matter what. I'm not going to be talking to a lot of people from now on because, again, people like Red, Nanolith, Shiley, and me, and all of you who want to slander people and who want to hurt people and who don't give a shit and who will just kiss the ass of people who slander and hurt others just to get in their good graces, thinking you'll be in the top 0.00007%. We're all the same, just like them. And that's it. So anyway, that's all I have to say. I'm done. The only time you will be seeing me is if I stream Danganronpa, or if I just do a random video about my favorite game, and that's it. I'll be playing some more uh rivals today, and I'll be thinking about things. So I'll see you in that stream coming up in about like an hour or two, because I have a lot to think about today. And I'm not kidding about the isolation part. And I'm not kidding about like everything I said about Shy Lily and Nano and Red and me. I'm not kidding. I'm being serious. Because enough is enough. Because I think it's time for all losers to stay isolated. And to never make friends, and to start fixing what we fucked up on in life by extreme measures. I'm not going to say what they are, but you can figure it out yourself. Have a good day.